Well, hello again. My name is Esley Wagwa McNeil. I'm a nurse practitioner and I'm the owner of Quench IV Studio. We are a IV hydration clinic on the northwest side of Houston, and we are, as of October of last year, we are officially a franchise. So we, so right now we're in the process of hopefully opening 5 locations this year, within the next year or two, and then doubling each year. So as you can imagine, being from a one location business
right.
to where now I will be responsible more of a corporate, figure,
Yes.
to where now I'm having to oversee several locations within the next decade or so. So I think it's more of a question for kind of your vision for how you see yourself, like in terms of how you see your growth in the next maybe 5-10 years. And what does that look like for you? Because for me, speaking for myself, I'm finally at this plateau of kind of like, okay, I'm kind of reaching the max of where I can go. Now I'm ready to step to that next level, more of instead of just an entrepreneur now I'm stepping more into like more of a figurehead standpoint where I'm doing more visionary, more of the visionary stuff and kind of looking things from more of an eagle eye CEO type of ways. So I guess my 2 questions is, where do you see yourself? And did you ever get to that point to where you kind of hit your own glass ceiling? And how did you make it to where you were able to break that? As you can imagine, it's a big jump. So it's exciting.
It is very exciting. It's also probably very scary at the same time.
Very, very.
And so let me answer this a couple of ways. In terms of what I did, one of the things I decided I was going to do as I ran my business, I was going to live. Too many people decide that I'm going to work myself to death, and at this age, I'm going to start traveling. I decided I was going to live while I was making money, because I didn't want to get to 70 years old and then like, oh, my body's so old, I can't do nothing. So my plateau, in terms of plateau, I continually reassessed where I was. So at some point, I finally said, some things I don't want to do anymore. I don't, as was said, I don't want to cut the grass. I don't want to make sure that the rent is paid in the building because we had renters. I just started saying what I didn't want to do. And in that, I talked about what I really wanted to do and staying on top of that. One of the things I recommend to you, moving to just the fact that you're getting 5 facilities, there are issues that go with that by itself. I would find somebody who has multiple locations in some business and just do an information session on anticipating the kinds of issues. Development of talent is going to be huge for you, because one of the biggest issues I've seen in small businesses is that we become the bottleneck for growth. Everything has to go through us. Well, I'm a believer that it doesn't have to go through you, but you need to have your hands on it, because when it leaves your building, it's you. So you need to be looking at, am I developing the right type of talent? Am I anticipating the needs? What does this studio look like for you down the road? So in terms of what I'm doing, all I want to do now, I have to be honest, is I want to somebody to go and do, and I hate going asking for money. That's one of the things. So as a nonprofit, you beg all the time. And so I need to hire me a person that goes out and begs, because all I want to do is serve. I just want to serve. I want to touch that one caregiver that's living in that house all by herself with this person with dementia, and she's dying, and help her know how to handle the death and dying strategies and what it looks like with someone with dementia. I want to do that. I want a caregiver, and I've designed products. We have designed all kinds of tools. I want to design tools. My gift is I can create a tool in 6 months that's relevant and significant, but because you have other stuff to do, I don't get to do that. So right now I'm driven by, what do I really want to do that really changes the life of the person I'm serving? And service is my focus. Your strategy needs to be around growth. You need to get somebody in the room with you, and I'm sure this is going to be part of your learning experience in this organization, is you have to spend time talking about growth strategies. What do you really want to do? Who else can do it? Am I developing the right talent? So I try real hard, Esley, to enjoy every day.
For more information, visit b3elevation.com.